Good evening, everybody. Or nearly evening. It's 10 to 5. How are we doing, Philip? We're here for the Ireland versus England game. So, how are we doing?
We are doing all right now. Expecting not the walkover a lot of people have said. I know there's 54 places between us in the world rankings, but you never beat the Irish. That's all I'll say.
And obviously, you've been watching football a lot longer than me. What was the last result between us? And when was it? The last game between us?
Well, there was a game in 2015, I think. To be honest with you, I can't remember the result of it. The one we always remember is 1988.
Right.
And then there was the infamous match in 1995 at Lansdowne Road, which had to be abandoned. We'll not mention the reason why. It's pretty well documented, but there was a little bit of bad behaviour, let's put it like that, that caused that game to be abandoned. So
on whose end, Phil?
I'm afraid it was the English fans. They half wrecked the stadium now, to be honest with you. You know,
it was pretty say I'm shocked to hear that, but I'm not really.
Not really. Actually, I got a text earlier on today saying the police were investigating an incident at the Aviva Stadium. I thought, oh God, here we go. But it was the way it was worded. You think it was for about today. It was about a match that was played there a month ago. You know.
Oh God.
Talk about misleading headlines. Get my glasses cleaned here. Sorry, I've just been power hosing all day, so God knows what are they shaping me in here at the minute.
Anyway. It's okay. It's okay. Obviously, Dermo can't be with us. He was meant to obviously be hosting, but bless him, he's got to take care of his back. We know that he wanted to be here for this badly. I
think he'll be in the background now. I think he'll be given a bit of moral support here.
Yeah,
I think. The
interesting thing is we've both got new managers, really, quite recently. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about your gentleman? I know that he was the Iceland manager, but I don't know much about him. What's your feelings on the manager?
Apart from the fact that he's also a full-time dentist as well, you know. Let's hope he's good at extracting results.
No, that's a good one. Good one. Yeah.
I tell you one thing, I wouldn't have minded Lee Carsley as our new manager, to be honest with you. I think I always liked him as he played for us. And there's the two prime ministers together now.
Oh God,
Keir Starmer or Simon Harris.
Two tier here. We might go into that. Yeah. Yeah, so as you say, they are getting ready to come out. But as you say, England, of course, have got a new manager. Well, interim, let's say. I don't know if he'll get it full time. I mean, you never know if he does well.
It's up to him. If he just win matches, they can't really go anywhere else, you know. But this is an interesting match. You know, like on paper, this is no match. But a match was never played on paper. It's played on grass. So, you know, we have a real incentive to do well today. It's the first new manager's first game, and secondly, we never like to be beaten by England at anything. You know, rugby, hockey, anything like that. So, you know,
see, I think your players will raise their game, and man for man, yes, of course, we've got the better team, but it's whether or not England will raise their game, because I don't know if they will. Remember, we've just come off another disappointment again in the tournament, so. Whilst I'm not going to say that confidence is low per se, it's yet another new dawn for us, and we're starting again. I don't know, and so early in the season like this, I don't know. I think there could be an upset. I do think there could be.
I'd be happy with the draw now, to be honest. But realistically, what the England team might not be used to today is the intensity of the crowd. When the Irish crowd gets behind their team, they get behind their team. And the noise can be incredible. So, you know, good start from Ireland now. We'll put England under the cosh. It'll show what they're made of, you know. And in case you're wondering who the little boy in the two sticks is coming out, that's our president, Michael D. Higgins, who is a big fan of football. He lived with Galway United for a while, and problem is he's got I think he had a stroke recently. That's why he's walking on two sticks. But,
I see.
Yeah. He's well in his 80s, that fella. So, you know. Anyway, that's the England match. I'm watching. What are you watching at the moment, Akila? Make sure we're kind of synced up.
We'll check when we kick off. But they're walking around the flags at the minute for me.
Right.
So and they're all lining up for the anthems. On my screen, I'm watching it on ITV in case anyone wants to sync up exactly where I am. I'm on ITVX is what I'm watching it. So I know. I know there's a delay with the online services. There always is, unfortunately.
Lots of green shirts in the crowd. This.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's lots. Oh, that's nice. Harry Kane. Harry Kane went up to introduce the. Oh yeah, I think a bit of a mix-up there, but anyway.
I'm seeing a picture of the old gentleman that you were talking about. With
you're about 30 seconds behind me. So we have Grealish and Rice playing. This is going to be good. I wonder what the reception to them is going to be.
Dermo is currently losing his mind with those two playing.
Dermot is not the number one fan, neither am I, to be honest with you. But it'll just be interesting to see how the fans react to them. Don't shake hands with him, Mr. President. He's an Arsenal player. God knows what you'll catch.
Yeah. No, I think your lads will be up for it.
There will be. Yeah.
I'm not expecting an easy game.
We've got a chance, Tequila, because Harry Maguire's playing in defence for you.
I haven't. That's what I mean. I mean, I haven't seen the lineups yet. I'm waiting for them to show me the lineups, and then we can read them out. Maguire's in defence. So much for him only being picked because of.
I just want to get a quick read of your team. It's Pickford in goal, Colwill, Guehi, Maguire, and Alexander-Arnold the back four, Grealish, Rice, and Mainu in the middle, Gordon and Saka, and Kane up front.
Right.
And then the Irish team is Kelleher in goal, Coleman, Collins, O'Shea, and Robbie Brady. Matt Doherty's playing. I'm surprised to see him playing. Malumbi, Smallbone, and Schmodix, this guy that was signed for Ipswich recently, and Ogbene and Ida up front. So we're playing a kind of a 4-4-2, but it'll be more 4-5-1, I think, by the time it's your 4-3-3. Big crowd, no seats left of this game anyway, that's for sure.
It's interesting from an England perspective, Philip, that Trent Arnold, who has not been who's not played right back for us under Southgate for a long time because he wasn't trusted there defensively. That Cardley's put him right in at right back with no questions asked.
True.
That's interesting because he's a quality right back going forward, but he's suspect defensively. He's suspect.
Yes.
So that might be your best hope attacking down your left.
You know this. I don't expect there to be many goals in this game. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. No,
it'll be tight enough, and we'll see what's what. But I think the what do you call it? The fans have been looking forward to this game for a long time. Tickets were quite expensive for us.
How much were the tickets?
About £100, I think.
Cool.
You know, that's once it was sold out. That was the black market price. You know?
Yeah.
So
it looks chock-a-block full from what I'm seeing in the stadium.
It holds about 48,000. Over 40,000. Not the biggest stadium. There's one end of it doesn't hold that many at all. That's where the England fans will be, down at the left-hand side of your screen.
That's where they've plonked all the England fans.
Yeah, that's right. I'd say they're still suffering from shock from the price of beer in Dublin last night.
Probably. What were the prices of the Oasis tickets and everything? Yeah, everything's
yeah. I think the beer would have been dynamically priced last night. Every hour that went on, the beer got dearer. You know. So I know the national anthems are coming on now.
I find it quite funny that they're all wearing jerseys with Sky on it, and it's not being shown on Sky. It's being shown on ITV.
Yeah,
Sky don't even cover it anymore.
Isn't it? Yeah, there's very, very bad, very poor coverage of this tournament so far. I watched a bit of Spain-Italy last night. That was a good game.
What was the score in the end? I didn't watch it.
3-1 to Italy, and Destiny Odogi had a brilliant assist for the third
he got
goal.
An assist, didn't he? That's right.
Yeah, he came on with about 15 minutes to go.
Was he playing left back or left wing back?
He was playing more like a left winger. Come here with this. Now, they're singing the national anthem here. This controversy about Carsley not singing the anthem. For God's sake, lads, get a grip. You know what? So what? You know, it's just they're making a huge thing about that in the English press today.
Well, to be honest, he is in a bit of an awkward situation. It's like, well, if he does, he's going to get in trouble with someone. If he doesn't, he's going to get in trouble with someone.
But he's kept his mouth shut there anyway. So he's done what he said he would do. He said he wasn't going to sing it. So
yeah.
You know? And let's have a quick look at the chat. I can't bring up the chat with the way I'm fixed up.
Oh yeah, I'll do it then. That's fine. Of course he's going to be here. Dun 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 dun.
There he is.
Then my common you boys in green. Let's just that dice.
Put that
dice player in his place. Rice player in his place. He's public enemy number one. Why is he number one over Grealish? Only because of the Arsenal.
He's taken over from Poland. Yeah, I think the fact that he played for Ireland and suddenly changed allegiance. It never goes down well here, you know.
Yeah. Carl Simpson, thanks for joining us again, bruv.
Hi, Carl.
If you want to jump on, Carl, you're welcome. I don't know what's happened to Bobby. He hasn't appeared. Maybe Bobby's busy, but I did send him the link. But and I was also saying boop boop to dice.
I'd say that's Rice. He means that's Rice.
Well,
there we go. That's the anthem sung, ready to go.
I guess just pause it when you kick off.
I'll
let you know when I get there. I don't think I'm that far behind. Maybe half a minute.
I think about 30 seconds.
As long as my stream doesn't freeze again, which it hasn't, but I don't know why it did.
There's the Heimer Hallgrimsson. That's his name. Mm-hmm. It's we don't know what to expect from this guy because we've never seen his teams play before. So, although he was joint manager of Iceland when they beat England in the Euros a few years ago, so he has form.
Maybe he's got the special touch then.
Maybe he has. Yeah,
I haven't heard of him either, to be honest. But then again,
Parrott's on the bench. Number 9.
Parrott not starting. Yeah.
No,
shame.
No.
Carl Simpson says Rice and Grealish today just as them. You know what?
I think if that happens, we better get the oxygen tent down to Dermot. I think he's going to need it.
Dermot, I hope you're on the good stuff. I know they've got you on some good medication. I hope you've taken some strong stuff just in case. Dermot's also saying, I never felt so hyped for a game. Full ground, it's rocking. Back
yeah,
three.
Let's take a back three. Yeah, let's take a back three. So, Harry Kane's grandparents are Irish, so he could have played for Ireland. I think his cousins own a pub in Galway.
Really?
Is a good place to own a pub.
Oh, well, I've gone good old ITV, never surprised me. They've gone to adverts, so now I'm watching adverts for 30 seconds probably.
Right. Well, we're just looking at the teams here now. So,
what's the predictions then, Philip? What do you think?
I'll be realistic about it. I'd say England might scrape a win, but I'm feeling it might be a 1-1 draw.
I'm going to go 2-1 to England. I think 2-1.
Pretty close. Yeah. I mean, there's not. I know the England players are much higher rated and playing better teams than our lot, but there's no I in team, you know, and we have plenty of good team players.
See, me and you, we tried to give realistic score lines.
Don't say this, Dermot. He normally goes 4-0. So, you know, 3-0.
This is conservative for Dermo.
Conservative, yeah.
3-0 to Ireland, bless him. Never changed, Dermo. Daniela Stewart. Don't recognise you, Daniela. So if you are first time watching, thanks for joining. Daniela saying there was an Irish player that did not sing their anthem.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me because the majority of that Irish team would not have been born in Ireland and would not speak Irish, so that wouldn't really bother me too much. Very few of them do sing the anthem anyway. You know, they might mouth along to it, but some of them just don't do it.
And does stuff like that bother you? It doesn't particularly bother me. I've got to be honest.
That's all. I couldn't sing it. I don't speak Irish. I went to school here. So yeah. Anyway, we're just about to kick off. Hold on, now I'll just pause.
Demo's asking us to leave the seats alone. No promises.
Yeah. England kicking from right to left.
I'm seeing a formation say England 4-2-3-1.
The arm hasn't dropped on the sideline yet, so
just looking at the suspension. Okay,
we're off.
Right, if you just pause it, Philip. I don't think it's going to be long. They're just huddling now on my screen, so
I'm paused.
Guys. I do like the stadium, Phil. Must be honest.
Yeah,
It's
I've been in it a few times. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Layout though is not a patch on Tottenham Stadium.
No,
it's quite old fashioned, really. It's a hell of a
right.
height to the top seats.
Any second now. And come on, ref. Come on. Come on. Come on. They're most probably 2 minutes in already. He's ready. Come on. What he's waiting for? Kick off now. Right.
Right, okay, that's good.
Okay.
There we go. England with the ball. I'd love to have the sound up to hear the reaction when Rice and Grealish get the ball, but maybe that anyone's watching can tell us.
I haven't got the sound. I haven't got the sound on as well.
Copyright reasons, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't want it to come through. So, what can you do?
Anyway, let's hope Jordan Pickford plays like he did against, or doesn't play like he did against us. Good saves, but let a lot of goals in.
Yeah. Pickford's a decent keeper. I know he didn't have his best game.
Well, I mean, he kept the score down. It would have been 7 or 8 only for him.
That's true, but he had that gaff, didn't he?
A good long ball. Anthony Gordon down the left. That was a lovely pass. But he's been found offside. That was poor of Gordon now. He's watching along the line. Anthony Gordon, will you smile for once in your life, please? This perpetual scowl on his face the whole time. He must be young.
We call him Claire Balding over here, Phil, which is not a flattering.
He's fucking miserable looking. Now, TV and Kelleher with a free kick for Ireland.
So where does your I won't claim to have loads of knowledge of the Irish team. I don't. So where is your danger man? Who is your danger man to you?
I would say Adam Ida, the Celtic striker.
Yeah.
And also Ogbene can be good as well. But I think we've got to watch out for Smallbone and Smodics. Sammy Smodics was scoring goals for fun for Blackburn last season. And his Ireland. And it's going to be a corner to Ireland. First corner of the match.
Yep, he went over the line.
There by the England defence. And Grealish been talked to by the referee already. Malumbi himself had words.
He's got that damn hairband on. I don't know what he's thinking, that kid.
Yeah. Just as well, Romero's not there. He'd be having to pull out. He likes long hair, doesn't he?
He does, you're right.
Corner to Ireland. England jockeying for position here. Robbie Brady's going to take it.
Okay, corner's about to come in. Like I say, guys, we're probably about a 30-second or a minute behind.
Oh, and headed over the bar. That was half a chance. It came at him very, very quickly, but it just couldn't keep it down. Good start from Ireland. Now flicked on and just got underneath it.
Yeah, he got his head on it. A little bit more quality.
He was coming at him too quickly.
You know what? If he got that on target, I'm not sure Pickford would have got to it.
I don't think he would have got to it then.
There you go. Set pieces. Is that a big route for you today? Set pieces. Do you think is that one of the best ways for you guys to get a goal?
We're very good at set pieces. We're normally now England attacking down the right.
I fully expect you guys to be attacking Trent. I mean, that was what I would do because that is obviously his Achilles heel. Whether or not you're going to focus down the left side to get him, I don't know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. What's more, I'm sure Harai doesn't. I keep thinking his name. Actually, look up his name every time. I never remember it. Is going to have his plans worked out. Halgrimson. So Robbie Brady with a throw in out on the left hand side. This is the ground where Ireland play their rugby matches at, as well. So we're well used to beating England at rugby here. So let's see if we can bring it to the football. Oh, the ball's just run out of play.
Yep.
It's a lovely sunny day here in Ireland, as you can see.
It's a good day for football.
It's a good day. A bit warm. 22 degrees earlier on now, which is very warm for September. But it's a beautiful day here now.
It's 21 over here, so not much difference over here.
No.
Well, so far we're 4.5 minutes in. Only chance already so far was the header.
Yeah, it's about a half quarter chance really. Wouldn't cast it as a chance,
Yeah.
but
Let me quickly go to the chat because I think we've got a couple of people come in. Yeah. Whilst Phil continues watching, I will cover the chat. Where are we up to?
that's a foul by Gordon, surely. Yeah, Mr. Cheerful. Oh, he smiled. My God,
you got a smile off him.
He actually smiled. Oh, that's a first.
Demo saying they're right. Dublin welcome. David Shire has come in. G'day, Cobber. How you doing, David? I'm not sure what time it is over there. What is it? 5:10. Yeah. David's laughing at Carl. It's all right. We all laugh at Carl generally. David Shire. G'day, Philip and Tequila. G'day, mate.
Oh yeah.
Daniela Stewart. Hello again. I'm English. I don't care if people sing or don't sing. It's a personal choice. That's what living in a free society means. 100%. I don't think it's the most important thing in the world. Some people like to sing, some don't. It's not the end of the world. David saying hello to the Daniela. It's overcast in East London. Are you in East London? Yeah, I'm not that far. I'm in Bedfordshire.
I actually thought I forwarded you the link, Dermot. I'll send it again. I forwarded it a few minutes ago.
I didn't know he wanted the link. I thought he wasn't coming on. Do you want the link?
I'll try to send it to him again here now.
Oh, David's going to bed. Night. Oh, I just thought I'd pop in to have fun. All right, David. Thanks for coming in, mate. Have a good one, yeah? Yeah, it's midnight. Right,
Dermot, that should have gone to you now. Harry Kane there, putting this.
You want the link, Dermo? I think Phil's given it to you. If not,
I've just sent it to him.
Okay. Dermo, I thought you were told not to come on by Mrs. Trona, but I hope she's not watching.
No, we can't be aiding in the betting this now. We might get in trouble. Oh, header by Kane over the bar.
Yeah, I don't want to get on the wrong side of Mrs. Tron. So we had nothing to do with it, for the record. This is Dermo's own choice. Hold on a sec, Dermo. I need to change the layout if there's going to be three of us. 1 sec. There you go, Dermo. You're on your phone, are you?
I am on my phone, and I tell you one thing: the crack is mighty at the Aviva. It's rocking.
Is it?
Literally rocking.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
They've got a massive picture of Jack Charlton up one end.
Ah.
Just to prove that he is Irish.
Okay. Are you sitting out in the garden under a bush here that Mrs. Tron isn't seeing you on the?
No, I'm sitting on my hospital bed watching Jack Grealish getting booed.
Oh, you're back in hospital?
No, I'm at home.
Oh, you said hospital bed. Oh God,
Yeah, I've got a hospital bed at home.
He's got one at home. Yeah.
Your home bed, your hospital home bed.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
We played well, Ireland, I have to say.
No team is dominating it yet, anyway.
No, we have been dominating.
We're a bit surprised you only went for 3-0, Dermot. It's normally 4. What happened?
Well, I just wanted to be fair in England,
Okay,
didn't want to go too far.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to be fair to Tequila.
I was just saying to Tequila earlier, we might be a small country, but by God, we can really produce some good sportsmen. Look at the golfers we've got, the boxers, the swimmers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys hold your own. Yeah.
We do for a country with 5 million people. I tell you, it's not bad. I wonder who that was.
So every time he touches the ball, you're going to scream boo.
Oh!
Dermot, you're ahead of us. We're about a minute behind here. So, don't tell us what happened.
Just try to.
We're on 9:06 at the minute. 9:07.
Oh, oh.
That's something for you to look forward to in a sec. It
Something
appears,
good.
Phil.
I tell you one thing, for that 10 minutes I'm filling with this new Ireland manager. He's got me on board.
Well, that's good. It only took you 5 minutes and didn't want Stephen Kenny gone, so that's pretty good.
10 minutes though, Mo, and the manager's won you over in 10 minutes.
I don't fucking believe it.
Okay,
Of all fucking people.
That sounds like good news. That sounds like good news for me.
Of all fucking people. Seriously.
Lucky we're not lucky that we're not monetized on this channel. Bless.
Yeah, see, it's coming through here now.
Of all people. Seriously.
Never shy of saying it's 10 past 12 here, Tequila. Now, mate. We appreciate you being here, bruv. I know it's late over there. It's a shame because most of the time our shows go on about between 7 and 9 p.m. So it's always going to be 2 a.m.
I see what you mean, Dermot. I see what you mean.
Do you see who I mean, Philip?
No, I do, yeah. I mean, he done that to annoy you.
Of all fucking people.
Oh, Jesus. What a ball.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Gordon should have scored.
Okay. Yeah,
for fuck's sake. God forgive me. I hope he doesn't celebrate. If he celebrates now, he's not. He's putting the hands down. He doesn't want to celebrate. Well, I'll give him that much to him. He didn't celebrate.
No, he didn't celebrate, to be fair to him. He actually didn't.
In all fairness, if he'd have celebrated, he could have caused a riot there. That's a bit undeserved now. We don't deserve to be losing, but we are, so. That was a great ball, though. That was a brilliant pass.
You wait to see what comes up, Philip, now in a few minutes. Now, I can pause this for you guys to catch up.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I'll tell you what we are once the thing starts up again.
12:53. Let me know when you get there.
I don't have any time up on the screen at the minute because they're showing the replay.
Well, I'm 7 seconds behind you, Philip. How you asked? Because my stream froze. There's not much I can do about it.
I'll stop now. I'll tell you, hold on. Still no time up on the screen.
No, I don't think I've got one either. No, isn't it?
Okay, I'm 12:05 now. What? No, he's gone off the screen.
12:53. Just let me know when you get there.
12:53. Okay, I'll stop mine. I'm at 12:14 now. Tequila, when you get to that, tell me.
I'm at 12:09, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm at 12:14 now.
Now 12:53, Dermot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you when we get there.
Of all people to score, seriously.
Yeah. Oops. Free kick to Ireland, and the booking.
Right. Let me know when you're there.
Yeah, come on. 12:37.
Right. Is that Rice? He's got himself a booking. Is that right?
It's Mainu.
Yeah,
it's Mainu.
Mainu. Okay.
Now, I'd say we're about there now, Dylan, because the screen stops. There's no time.
Yeah.
Right now.
Now. Yeah.
Okay.
Free kick for Ireland, just outside.
Manu got a booking.
He did, yeah.
Who's your danger man when it comes to free kicks, guys?
Obi-Wan, would you say?
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah.
I think Smallbone is going to take them.
Yeah, looks like he is.
Well, Robbie Brady.
Brady's over it.
Brady's got a good left foot now. Whether this is better for a left footer or a right footer.
I'd say a right footer, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I
think so. Take it. If
you want to try and curl it into the top right, that's where the aim is.
Go on, Pickford. Use your Everton form. Go on. Do your Everton form.
Grealish is at the doorstopper behind the wall.
Make your jokes here. Keep him clean.
He's found his vocation at long last.
Yeah. See, the guards are running already.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. Let's get an equaliser here. Oh, into the wall.
Just hit the wall.
Oh,
Now,
Jesus.
down for England.
Oh,
the
Jesus.
counter. We're on the counter. On the counter. The ball was a little wide.
Good save, Kelleher.
Oh,
Well done, Kelleher.
That's offside. That's offside, Gordon, you idiot.
yeah.
He's not giving it. He ran back from an
No.
offside position and got the ball. Now, come on, lads. Away you go. Right, come on.
Come on.
I'm going to do the chat while you guys watch. Daniela Stewart saying that at the end of the day, I want
that
all
wasn't
players
how
to
to
get
play,
through
ref.
this and their injuries. I agree, Daniela. Carl Simpson, oh dear, what a goal. I agree. Me and you will be cheering, Carl. We'll save that for later. Daniela Stewart, Rice, he didn't celebrate. Nope. We got Boris. Nice to see you, mate. Boris saying he was probably told not to due to how short of a fuse some of the Irish fans have against him and Grealish. Could be true.
I would go so far as to say he was given an official from the police
Not to celebrate.
Yeah. There would be a reaction to it, you know.
Yeah. Carl Simpson saying to you, Dermo, Mrs. Tron, Dermo is on YouTube. Fire up the Dermotron sign, let Mrs. Tron know. No, don't do that. You'll get into something. Is Mrs. Tron not there, then, Dermo? I assume that's how you're pulling this off.
She's in the kitchen. I don't think she's cooked yet.
I thought you were sitting up in the bathroom, sitting the door locked.
No, I don't think she's cooked yet.
What?
Oh, fuck.
She's just... Hi, damn it. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. I'm on my bed on the show doing the watch along from my bed, and we're wondering if you copped if I was doing it. I'm on the street. Oh, she's just gone back outside. It's sunny.
Don't blame her. Big up to Rebel.
I can't believe.
Judas Rice scoring. Lads owed his career to Irish under a setup. Wouldn't be at Arsenal, only for us.
He kissed the badge as well, Tequila. That's the bit that gets me. When he scored for Ireland, he kissed the badge, and that's the bit that gets me.
Yeah, but they all do it, Dermo. You know what loyalty's like with footballers. Most of them, you know what it's like. I understand why you're pissed off at him, but it's not like he's the only one.
Well, I mean, the nearest thing we've got to that is Richarlison scoring against Everton. He didn't celebrate. You know,
no,
that's true.
It's a bit of a code of conduct. You shouldn't celebrate against your former club. I think that the most iconic one I ever saw that was Dennis Law playing for Manchester City when he backheeled the ball into the United net, and not only did he score against his old team, that goal relegated Manchester United. Can you imagine the implications that had? He didn't celebrate either back in the day.
Carl's saying we're going to hear a noise in a minute, and it will be Dermo with a teapot over his head. No, it will be a frying pan. It's going to be a frying pan. You're just going to hear a clunk.
Clunk, click.
But you know what? You shouldn't be able to play 3 internationals, friendlies or not, for a national team, and then decide I'm going to play for somebody else. That shouldn't be allowed.
That's true. Very true. Yeah.
Jack Grealish is totally different because he never played for the full national side. Declan Rice did 3 times.
But there's 54 places between us in the world rankings here, so it's.
And I've always said it. Getting to a international tournament in England is easy because you're going to guarantee they're going to get there.
Yeah.
With Ireland, it's more of an accomplishment to get there than it is for England. You just took the easy route.
True.
That's no disrespect, Tequila, to England, but do you know the point I'm making? You're more likely to get to an international tournament 9 times out of 10.
If I can be critical of England, some of the draws England have got in tournaments, really, they should have done better. They've got some reasonably easy qualification routes, and they haven't really justified their number 4 billing in the world.
The thing is, Philip, is that we agree with you. If you ask a lot of the England fans, especially under Southgate's watch, we all said he's so bloody lucky. Not that we've had so many lucky kind of breaks getting through to these finals. We had luck of the draw. We faced a lot of easy teams, and there's no getting around that.
Yeah, yeah.
And we know it. We're not oblivious to it. We were well aware of it.
Yeah. I was saying to Tequila, I watched some of the France-Italy match last night, and Destiny got a brilliant assist. It really was a good one, and Italy looked really good, really. Should have won by far more.
I think Declan Rice is getting bigger boos than Grealish, to be fair.
It would. The goal wouldn't have helped either.
Yeah.
We haven't played badly though, Philip. That's the thing.
Well, that's the thing. That was a chance. Oh,
I see you again. But Lord God, are you still picking that idiot?
great ball by Harry Kane. Really thought he was playing for Ireland with that pass, I think. Get rid of it. No, Robbie Brady. No, straight out of play. So 20 minutes gone. England leading 1-0. Probably just about deserve it, but plenty of time to go.
Yeah, I like this Ireland manager. I'm behind him now all the way now.
I think I'll reserve judgment just a little bit longer on this one. This guy, hopefully, I'll be positive, but he should be. You know, he should be better than Stephen Kenny, mind you. I think my dead granny be better than Stephen Kenny, but anyway.
What do you reckon of your interim manager, Tequila? Do you think he should get the job full time?
Is he going? Tequila must have gone.
You there, Tequila?
Sorry, mate, I'm muted myself at the same time. It's hard to tell. Obviously, he's done okay with the 21s. I'll give him credit that he's brave enough to put Trent at right back. That's something that Southgate just refused to do. So jury's out. I don't think he'll get the job personally, but because he's really come out of nowhere. Big Sam. No, we tried that, mate. Brown envelopes, isn't it? Big Sam.
He's the only England manager to have 100% win record.
Big Sam.
He played 1-1-1. Oh, it's a good move for Ireland.
No, play valid. England got back and covered now.
Oh.
It's a free
Maybe look at the chat.
That wasn't a foul.
Yeah, as a commentator, I wouldn't mind just making the next one down to make a little comment on it.
Rebel saying he was getting nowhere at West Ham as a youngster before Irish underage gave him a belt. He wasn't on the radar at all. If he never played for us, he wouldn't be where he is now. That's from Rebel. Daniela Stewart is saying, "Come on, calm down about this Rice thing. He and both his parents were born in South England. He should never have played for Ireland. By the way, it was West Ham that made Rice."
I disagree with that, Danielle. He was asked. He was headhunted by Ireland. He agreed to play for them, so that's his decision, and he can live with the consequences. You know, born in England, he was entitled to play for Ireland. Nobody else wanted him at the time, anyway.
Due to me, my parents are Irish, and I was born in England, but I could have played for England, the Republic, Northern Ireland, or Wales. And I would choose to play for Ireland any day of the week because that's how I feel. I'm Irish. And you don't English, Irish, Scotch, or Welsh, you do not play for one nation. Kiss the badge, play 3 full internationals, and they think, you know what? I'll go and play for somebody else. You don't do that. We put all our time and money into his development and developing him and Jack Grealish. We spent money on these players. And look, I understand what Danielle is saying. It's right. It's his right to play. But if you pick a nation, you should stick with it, not just change halfway through it just because you think or if I play for them, I'm going to get to more tournaments. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of people in
it's a sore point
in this
here.
country. It's a sore subject for a lot of Ireland fans.
We don't have the rich amount of talent coming through here, so we, when we get a player like that, it hurts when he deserts us to go off back to play for England. It really does.
Carl's laughing in the chat, which sounds like good news for me and bad news for you guys, but we'll see.
Oh.
Carl, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, Carl. You shouldn't be laughing because that's ruining something. Don't know why you're laughing otherwise. Let me quickly do the chat. Some
He's
more
probably
Boris
laughing
saying.
at me.
He might be
Probably
laughing or something's happened.
No,
Boris.
I know why he's laughing. Oh,
yeah,
for fuck's sake. I don't believe this. I do not believe it.
Oh, no. Don't tell me the other fella scored.
The other half
I'm muting myself.
is after scoring.
Oh, you're joking me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, neither have I, but it's come up on Flash Score.
Neither have I, but I'm having to mute myself a little bit because oh dear.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And he celebrates as well, by the way.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
Now, Grealish, I hope to God you get slapped for that. That is total disrespect. Dermot, Declan Rice has gone up in my estimations. Jack Grealish can go to hell after that. That is not good. That is not good enough, Jack.
Can I just say it wasn't good defending by your side, by the way?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
You couldn't make it up, could you? Seriously.
Daniela saying it should be the country you were born in, full stop. It doesn't work that way, Daniela. It does not work that way. Never does. It doesn't work for France, Italy, Spain, or anybody. It doesn't work for Ireland. Your grandparents, where your grandparents are from, that's as far back as you can go.
Yeah, I was born in England, but because my parents were Irish citizens, I was automatically an Irish citizen.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
No,
I just don't know. Look, Declan Rice, I may have a beef for them, but I give him credit where credit's due. Jack Grealish, that for me's got no respect.
I think that just about sums up Grealish. He's a bit of a flyboy now. That's not good. Not good. I'll tell you one thing.
I changed my mind.
If an Irish player an English player that was playing for Ireland scored and did that, the English fans would go mad. So I think we're entitled to be annoyed at that now.
Can I say I changed my mind over the Ireland manager?
That's why, Dermot, I was reserving my judgment. At the moment, to be honest with you, I don't see anything different than Stephen Kenny.
I don't. We're going to get ripped apart here.
I think we are.
Of all the two people to score, you just couldn't make it up.
You couldn't make it up, really,
Well done, Tequila, by the way.
Out of respect to you, lads, I am keeping it quiet. I might be typing certain things to certain people and having a laugh, but I am respecting you too.
You can celebrate all you want, man. That's what it is, banter. That's what it's all about.
No, Ireland scored, but Dermot, and to rub it in, do you know who made the goal?
Yeah, Rice.
Let me put it this way: Roy Keane, as Carl's putting in the chat here, Roy Keane at half time will be very entertaining. That's what I will say.
Yeah,
because he gives zero, you know what, and that's why I like him so much.
What's happened here? Or someone's had to have a whack at Grealish.
Oh, really?
James Coleman's Coleman going through the back of him. Just pushed him out.
I did that on purpose. Yeah, that was great. Well done. See, I'm an England fan, obviously, but even I love that. That was great.
We can still come back from this, We can still come back from this.
I'll cover the chat quickly to catch up. Sorry, Boris, I kind of stopped him his way. Southgate was an interim, so I don't see if he does well, he'll be a high contender. He will be. He will be. Won't argue with that. Rebel. His career wouldn't be where it is now if he didn't use and betray Ireland. I think that's Rice he's talking about. Maybe it's Grealish, could be either, I guess. Probably Rice. Carl, that's him just laughing. Rebel. There's the other. Behave yourself, Rebel. Boris, no, I know what Carl is laughing at. Yes, we did. Daniela saying it should be the country you're born in, full stop. I think Phil, you might have already replied to her with that.
Yeah.
Rebel saying Roy Keane, Haaland tackling incoming. Yes, that's what I think we just kind of saw.
Can I just say about Robbie Keane? The lads better watch the halftime because Roy might go into the England dressing room at halftime.
He'll just run to the pitch and just do a sliding tackle on one of them. He won't care which one.
I was watching a stream the other night, watching all the Roy Keane sending offs. Right, there was 12 of them.
Only 12. Probably more than that.
Yeah, yeah, very entertaining. Let's put it this way. Well, there was 13. You got 12 for his club and 1 for his country.
We did a show, obviously, me, Boris, and Carl did a show the other night, as you know, and one of the questions was, which player would you want in your team? And I, any player, what would you want in your current Spurs team? And I said Roy Keane, 100% Roy Keane. He would change our entire club.
Yeah. Would you like to know the ball possession for the game so far?
I've seen it.
81 to England and 19 to Ireland.
Yeah,
it's actually gone to 79-21 now.
Com is here to troll, so I'll read this out quickly and you can react if you want, especially you, Demo, because you know what Com's like. England's Irish lads putting on one hell of a performance. He's laughing at you, so you enjoy that.
I'm not going to answer it because I'll get on your channel barred off YouTube very quickly. So I'm just saying nothing.
Daniela, I think the Irish players need to calm down here. Someone could be seeing a red card if they're not careful. Yeah, but I don't know if they care that much.
It's only that push on Coleman on Grealish that's really been contentious.
This is like a Tottenham Arsenal game. It's a derby. It is a derby.
Daniela saying also Rice has been getting some stick for why he's been playing for Arsenal, so he seems to be going out to prove something.
I don't think the Irish fans give a toss who he plays for in England. It's the fact that he's playing for England is the problem. It's not his club. It's the shirt he's got on today that's the bigger problem, I think.
I mean, for the boys in the chat and even me, he plays for Arsenal, so there's automatic dislike there. Automatic.
Yeah, but I'm saying like most of the Irish fans would be.
Yeah, they don't know that. Yeah, they don't care.
They wouldn't really be thinking about that too much, Yeah. It's the fact he's wearing the white shirt is the problem they've got. Oh, good play.
Boris is saying, okay.
Oh, one yet. Oh, who was that?
That was idea.
If that was for Celtic, he would have buried this.
Yeah.
I want to see Troy Parrott on in this game.
I do too.
Nothing yet. I know.
Pretty good wing play. Yeah, that was a poor header. Yeah. Boris is saying, Dan, these are some Tottenham possession stats that can actually finish. Can't lie about that. 80%. Rebel, time for some Wolf Tones music to be blasted, Dermo. What do you think?
Yeah. Which one would you like, Rebel?
I better keep your notes.
There's the request there, Rebel, so I'll let you answer that one. Con saying, mate, I have 2 horses in this race. I am happy either way. True. I guess you can't lose either way, mate, can you?
And also, congratulations, Colin.
Yeah,
by the way, man.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Colin. He took the big step. Well done. Oh.
Daniela says, in our fantastic group, it's Moldova 1, Malta 0. Would you pay to watch that match?
You see San Marino the other night, the first one ever.
I think Phil, it's the second one ever, but it's against the same team. So Levis.
Oh,
Sky,
is that it? Okay.
Yeah, but it's the same team. So
24 times have been trying.
I've seen Harry Kane for the first time in this game, by the way.
Yeah, he had the shot.
He hasn't done much.
For the first goal, all right. But that's about all he's done.
Fellas, if you can give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back.
You haven't been the same since you left top.
All apart.
You should have stayed with us.
Anyway.
Did you hear the question? Dominic Solanke was interviewed on TV on Sky today, and this is actually one of the questions somebody put in for him to be asked. Did your parents name you Solanke because they knew you were going to be so tall? Solanke, you know? Jesus. You had a good laugh at it now.
Yeah. Look, England are a top side. You can't take that away from them. But I think we've given away 2 silly goals, really. But apart from that, we haven't played badly. We've pressed.
Yeah, but we're not getting at them, Jim. We're not causing them any problems. They look like they've got an extra. They're just half a yard quicker than us to all the midfield stuff. Our midfield is getting overrun, and they're getting.
Cannot believe it. I can't believe he scored for these players.
Yeah. I'll tell you the only thing I don't want Saka to score now. That would be the ultimate irony if he scored. Don't want an Arsenal player, another Arsenal player.
I know you're saying Declan Rice didn't celebrate, but Jack Grealish, come on, a bit of respect.
No, he did not. A total lack of respect there. But that's a bit Grealish, a bit of a Jack the Lad, He'll probably say he was badly treated by Ireland. That was his comeback on it, So anyway, here's Mr. Smiler coming down the wing here. England are finding little pockets of space. We're not just able to cover. No, just hoofing the ball up the pitch isn't going to get anywhere either.
Well, to be fair, Philip, he's only had 3 days with this group, so we're in,
Yeah, I know.
He's only had 3 days, and he's had reliance on O'Shea.
It's a pity the match was in reverse order, that we didn't have Greece first and then England. Give them a chance to play a team that's more or less on the same level as we are.
Good header. Well done. 36 minutes gone. Ireland 0, England 2. The England fans are singing and dancing and jumping around.
Probably some of them still shell shocked from the price of beer they had to buy in Temple Bar last night.
Probably. I'd say the prices went up a bit as well.
Dynamic pricing. It was probably a tenner a pint at 8 o'clock, about 15 a pound by midnight.
Yeah. Well, it's good. There's been no problems, no troubles or anything.
Hopefully not.
Come on, Ireland.
My man Schmodix has done nothing yet. I thought he'd be a bit more.
Yeah. You know what they should do? They should have had a video of Jack Charlton's team talk before the game.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah. Anyway.
Here's England. Gordon. Saka now. To Maguire.
But he's a guy we should be targeting to put under pressure, because there's always a mistake in Harry Maguire.
We're just not crossing. We're not doing anything.
No, our front two have done absolutely nothing.
Still 2-0 last day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're showing you so much respect. It's unreal. It's a derby.
I don't think they'll get the same in the second half somehow. I think it'll be a bit more aggressive from Ireland.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think
she's Keller almost to the Jordan Pickford there?
Since your new manager is your new manager's obviously from Iceland, right? So do you think maybe he doesn't understand the gravitas of this match for Ireland?
Oh, I think he does. That's the first thing he would have been told. The England game, I know Iceland don't have any competition like that, but so another one in the back of Jack Grealish. He's a marked man now.
Can I say this goes towards qualifying for the World Cup as well? By the way, these results,
right?
And how we're seeded in the World Cup qualifying,
right?
That's a key game. How have you felt first half, Tequila, with England? Are you pleased? Impressed?
We've had most of the ball, which I would expect. It's you see because obviously we're so higher ranked than you. This is kind of what you expect, and it's no disrespect to, but it's just where your country is at the moment. Like I say, I have very fond memories of your team under, like I said, when you had Damien Duff and Robbie Keane. I thought you guys were really good, but you have regressed unfortunately, and I think you guys would, you guys know that. So the golfing class is there for everyone to see. It must be very frustrating knowing that you're kind of, you've been kind of in the doldrums for such a while. And I don't know what it's going to take to kind of get you back to where you were. I don't know. There's obviously a fundamental problem with at grassroots level with the players you're bringing through, obviously. And you guys know about that much more than me. So what is it?
John
Do
Delaney.
you think? What do you think you have to do long term to get yourself back where you were in like the top 15 or top 20 in the world? What is it you think you have to do? It's my question to you.
Players. It's players.
I don't think hopefully now. Look, the problems for us started with John Delaney and what he did. We have a corrupt governing body that runs our soccer game here in Ireland. But the problem is, as Philip will tell you, rugby and GAA will get more money than soccer does.
Yeah.
GAA over here, Gaelic Association, like Gaelic football or hurling over here, it's more, I would say, at schools than soccer is, and rugby is as well. Soccer isn't really given enough funding where them other two sports are, and it's the way of life over here.
And we don't have the infrastructure to bring players through from grassroots. No. Very few of them come through that way. So,
do you feel that there's just not enough Irish kids in like the academies of teams like in Premiership and Championship, that kind of level? Is there just not enough of them coming through?
There's a chance for England again. Grealish again to Harry Kane. Blocked. Yeah. They're really you only have to look at the League of Ireland grounds. Any Irish League of Ireland team that gets into Europe have to play their matches either at this stadium here or in Tala. They're the only two stadiums we have that are up to European standards. Our grounds are not good enough. And that's down to the government pouring loads of money into GA and rugby, but not ignoring football.
Well, John Delaney and all that sorted that out for us, Philip, to be fair.
He did, yeah. He spent 50 grand on his own birthday party. And I sent the bill to the FAI. Yeah.
It was a James Bond theme party as well, Tequila.
Yeah. He dressed up as 007, you know.
Well, here's another question for you then. I mean, Wales somehow have managed to, and maybe it's because they had that world-class star player who obviously is not there anymore. But how come Wales have been able to shoot above their...
Well, they can get players from England and Scotland as well, you know, that can go and play for Welsh teams or Welsh contributions. There's probably a bigger footballing culture in Wales maybe than here. They would have rugby as their main sport and soccer next, you know, whereas we're third or fourth.
Now, you come night to boxing or rowing or golf or any other sport. We're brilliant. But soccer in this country is non-existent. And it's a shame because we look back at 88 and 90 and 94 and 2002.
Oh, for God's sake. He does the hard part. Horrible cross.
Sorry for that.
No, Benny did
we qualified for 2016.
Yeah.
What a lift to get to the nation.
Ooh.
You've certainly had quality players throughout the years.
Lovely. Well, that's going to be a booking. Smodics just give Anthony Gordon a welcome to Dublin.
Yeah. We have, Tequila. We've had some great players.
You have, yeah.
But it's regressed under. I think Martin O'Neill was our last sort of decent manager.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
What about Stephen Staunton? I'm the gaffer. Now you got to admit, Dermot, he was worse than Stephen Kenny.
Who was
Steve Staunton.
Oh,
what was the name of the Irish manager? Not the Irish, the Italian manager you guys had.
Trapattoni.
Trapattoni.
That's it, Trapattoni. That's right. How did you think he did?
That's the usual arrangement. An Irish businessman subsidised his wages. We couldn't afford to pay him what he wanted, so David Desmond, David, what you call him, the guy that owns the telecom, paid, I think, 2 or 3 million a year of his salary. So, and we still didn't win anything.
No, we got to a major tournament.
We did, yeah.
Let me.
I lost all 3 games.
Danielle is saying, as Spurs fan, should Harry Kane be playing today? Or should England be looking at other players for the number 9 spot? Should he be playing today? Yeah, I mean, sure. As for looking for new players, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think Harry's going to be around probably for at least, and I reckon he'll definitely be around for the next World Cup. So, but yeah,
they'll take him off after 70 minutes of the game tonight. What do you say?
Yeah. Carl's saying, I think red cards might come along. Might come diving in everywhere. Probably second half, Carl. Yep. Boris is saying, looks like the Irish have lost their heads already. After seeing that tackle on Gordon, I agree. Carl's saying, Trampoline was like 99 years old. Trampoline. Carl, you idiot. Daniela Stewart saying, I also think the number of Irish players in the top clubs is an all-time low. Is that fair to say, guys, you think?
Well, it is, yeah. Absolutely.
Now, half time. Come on, you. There you are, you fucking playboy, and you traitorous little git. Walking off.
Tell us how you really feel, Dermo.
Well, I'm looking at them now. Look at him smiling. Go on, get off the pitch. You just couldn't make it up. You just could not make it up. If somebody said to me when into the bookies, Grealish and Rice were scored today, you probably would have got 100 to 1.
Someone tipped him off. Someone said, the thing that would piss off Dermo the most will be both those two scoring. So it's all.
Well, you've been saying it all week, Tequila. You have been saying it. To be fair,
I've been tipping off people, getting the message down to Carsley and everything to sort it out.
Yeah,
that's my influence. That's why Bobby's not here. He's the one doing it. That's why Bobby's not here.
Yeah. Bobby's in Dublin. Oh, the late show starts again on Friday.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah, Friday night entertainment.
Remind me to wash my hair next Friday night, will you?
The late show's been a long-standing show over here for 50 years, Philip, 60 years.
Yeah, it's showing its age by now. They should have buried it long ago. Yeah.
Dare I ask, and you keep it clean, especially you, Dermo. Dare I ask, what are your thoughts on the first half? Keep it clean. It's not even 6 p.m. yet, so keep it clean.
Shite.
One word answer. Phil, if you've got anything more elaborate to say than that?
What about the England team?
Just about your thoughts on the whole match, I guess.
Disappointing, really. We haven't laid it low on England yet. I think it'll change in the second half. We do have a tendency to come at teams late in games. I remember the France qualifying match, we were losing 1-0. And for the last 10 minutes, it was all Ireland. France were hanging on at the end. So maybe a bit of the same today might be helpful.
I swear to God, from above, our stadium looks like a toilet bowl.
I thought it looks pretty nice, actually.
To be honest, Tottenham Stadium looks the same, actually. They all do. With that round.
It is nicknamed the toilet bowl.
By which fans? Not your own fans, surely, or is it your own fans?
Yeah, it's by your own fans.
Well, as an England fan, I mean, we have dominated the game generally, especially the possession. You gave us a couple of scares. You've had a couple of set pieces where you could have maybe hit the target, but it is what I kind of expected because I know that you guys are not at your greatest. It's obvious you're not. Which is one of those things where is I don't get that much pleasure because I like a good underdog story. That's what I gravitate to. England are heavy favourite, and it's gone down as I kind of expected it, but. You guys could come back. I don't think you're going to win, but you could maybe you could come back, get a draw, maybe. It's not impossible.
It's a very different watching Ireland than watching Tottenham play. It's a different sort of feeling watching your nation play. It's a different. It's a different pride. It's a different. Do you know what I'm getting at, Philip? It's totally different.
Yeah, true. It is a different pride.
It's the whole nation is behind us, and especially now, it's been on the radio all week. Us playing England.
The worry I have a little bit about that is some of the players that maybe weren't born in England or weren't born in Ireland, and have a very probably were never in Ireland at all until they found their grandfather. Grandfather was from Dublin. They might not just have the same appetite that the more homegrown players might have, but it's up to the manager to instill that in them now.
Well, I'm always funky about and I've always, it's old fashioned, I suppose. Maybe you guys might agree with me or not. I always I always think that the manager should be the same nationality. For me, it defeats the object. I've always thought that.
Well, England have had a few non-English managers, haven't you?
I know. I generally have been. I generally haven't liked it. Some people. I know. Some people don't care at all, and some people are like me, where it's just like, I just think that the idea behind all of it is meant to be just that country. That's the point. So, I mean, we've just had as an England fan, we've just had an English manager who was English for the last 7 or 8 years. So, we have just had that.
Okay, assuming that Carsley is only there on a caretaker basis, who would you want to take the job full time?
Well, using my own preferred, that only leaves me England managers, and there's not that many. People say Potter, but I don't think Potter was good at Brighton, and then he was obviously a train wreck at Chelsea, though maybe it wasn't so much his fault. I don't think I'd want him.
I think Guardiola would be a train wreck at Chelsea, to be honest with you.
That's what I mean. So, but I don't know. I'd say probably not for Potter. I think Howe's a decent shot, but I'm not sure he's that gettable. He doesn't seem to be that interesting.
I think he'd do a good thing.
I think he'd be my preferred choice.
He's a nice guy too. He's not an obnoxious twit like some of them, He is a nice guy.
Yeah, and the FA generally want somebody who's well behaved, like Southgate was. So you can say a lot of things about Southgate, but he was very much clean cut and didn't get, he never got himself into trouble.
That's true.
So I think Eddie Howe would be a good follow-on from that, and he's a better manager than Southgate tactically as well. So he would be my choice, I think. It's interesting that using that philosophy, if you guys were to go Irish, then Lee Carsley would be a great.
Well, he was approached for the Irish job and didn't want it. He must have heard.
Was he approached for it? And he said no. That's
a shame. He was. All the time that the rumor that Southgate was going, he was approached for it. But Kenny was going. But he more or less must have known the England job was coming up, so he stayed for that. Which you can't blame him. You can't blame him. Come here. I'm just going to go downstairs to get a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, Philip. Dermo, did you need to get a drink as well? I can cover the chat.
No, I'm all right. You can catch up with the chat.
You're lazing in your quality bed. Here's me on this uncomfortable chair, hurting my back, breaking my back in this uncomfortable. No, the chair's all right actually. It's not as good as your probably hospital chair, but it's not bad.
No. Listen, I'm gonna have to come off this tequila. I only was supposed to do one half, so I'm gonna do. What I'll do is I'll stay in the chat sort of thing, but I need to come off because I was supposed to do one half of the game. So
go on, mate. Go rest up.
I wait to Philip comes back, and then I'll sign off, and then I'm back on Wednesday with you Jimmy got a cracking show on Wednesday, haven't we? On THFC till I die.
We're gonna be rating all the great transfer window, and as you can tell by my sarcasm, I didn't think it was that great, so that should be fun.
Yeah, I think I'll be. I mean, I just look at that first goal. I reckon was offside. You know.
Are they showing it again? I'm just looking now.
Yeah, Gordon was offside.
No, they're not showing it for me. I'm on ITV. Remember, Demo. I'm not sure what you're watching it on.
They're classically celebrating another Tetris little fecker. Sorry.
Let me quickly go to the chats. Carl, I should have put money on it. What, the 2 scoring? Yeah, you should have, bruv. Next time. And Daniela Stewart is saying, I think it's time we started to move away from Harry Kane and giving other players a chance against some of the teams in his group. I agree.
I agree.
It's true. It's like if you are going to experiment, with all due respect to Ireland, this is the kind of the games you probably would. No need to play a player that's looking at playing 50-plus club games. Yeah, he's going to have a busy season, is Harry Kane. I think maybe he'll win a trophy finally, maybe.
Just my wife watching the game downstairs, and she said that the commentators really let Grealish have it.
Did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did. Said it was very disrespectful of him, and he really rubbed it in. And they were saying Declan Rice did the right thing, but Grealish, no.
Grealish is going to get a lot of stick later on tonight.
Now, right, lads, when I'm going to leave you, I'm going to go down to Dublin now and find Jack Grealish after the game. So you can find him with Declan Rice. I'll have a word with my sister-in-law, who's a guard, so you can get them arrested for some crime of scoring against Ireland. And
get them a nice offensive hairdo.
Yeah, I can. Which prison do you reckon be a good one for them? Portlaoise or Mountjoy, Philip?
No, send them down to Castlerea. My dog look after them.
Okay, grand. Yeah, we'll do that then. Yeah, that's grand.
Demo, just all you got to do is go send on X, send a message to Romero, said that, and tell him Grealish said something bad about his sister or something, and let Romero do the rest. That's what you should do.
All right. Well, listen, lads, enjoy the rest of the stream, and I'll Philip. I'll see you a stream when you on another Irish stream. I know you're taking a break from the Spurs side of it, but it's great to do this again with you.
Yeah, I mean, this is I don't get too upset about this, really, to be honest. I want to see Ireland win, but realistically, they're not going to. I know, anyway.
Yeah, but I leave it to the two sensible. Yeah, I leave it to the two sensible. I leave it to the two sensible lads, because if I keep going, I might get you barred. So, on that bombshell.
Okay. Fair enough.
Take care, Demo.
Yeah, speak to you later.
See you later.
Please like and subscribe to this great channel, Full Time Sports Network, the European Football Network till I die, and of course THFC till I die, your home of all things Tottenham, past, present, and future. Now, where's that Tetris bloody Grealish? Come here, you son of a gun! I'm going to get you now. Right, see it. Bye.
Go get him. That's Dermashon, in case you haven't subbed. The THF Till I Die is our brother channel, older brother channel, I suppose, to phrase it that way. But it's a Spurs channel, so if there is anyone in here like Daniela, in case you didn't know, we are Tottenham fans as well, and that is our other channel, THFC Till I Die. So I kind of asked Dermo this while you were away, but any optimism for the second half from you, Phil?
I'm pretty much a realist. To be obviously, I don't see much. The next goal is important. I mean, if Ireland get the next goal, I think we might see a bit of a revival. If England get it, it's only a matter how many you'll get. So next goal is important, really important. I'm not. Ireland will need to make a few changes. Some of the players have not featured at all there. Really, been very, very poor, and they haven't been let really. because England midfield is really is bossing that match, and like it's when you think you've got a player like Harry Kane, he's hardly had a touch, really. It's other players.
He hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't done much. But you can say, and I guess maybe this is maybe an indictment on where you are in the spectrum right now with your country's team, is that he hasn't had to. That's the thing, is he?
No,
he hasn't had to really do much of that. It does feel that there's another gear for England. It does feel that way. They probably could go up a gear as well, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I think now it's about is it about, if you're an Irish fan, is it about saving face now for you guys?
I think so. Yeah, no, we don't want to be humiliated.
Yeah.
Like if you lose 2-0 to England, fair enough. That's probably what we expected to do. Lose 5-0, no, that's not what we expect. Yeah.
And just so everyone understands, and I'm sure they do, is that if you actually, I'm sure we could, if you want, spend a bit of time, if you want. Maybe we should have done this beforehand, but actually gone over the actual transfer value, for argument's sake, of the England team compared to the Irish team. It will be very alarming.
Well, I would
the
say
value of the players.
Declan Rice probably costs more than the entire Irish
team. I agree. Yeah, I agree. So, just so everyone understands the differences in the values of the team, at least transfer market value, anyway. So yeah.
Out now. Any subs? I don't think so.
Let's have a look.
Not yet, anyway. Bene is still on.
I agreed with what you said, Philip. By the way, I don't know how many of these players have that Irish blood in them. Like, is it too many grandfathers and grandmothers?
Yeah. There is. This is okay. The likes of Seamus Coleman, he's 100% Irish. Kevin Keller, 100% Irish. Who have we got after that? There's a couple of others, 2 or 3 other ones. I'd say half the team maybe was born in Ireland, and the other half born elsewhere.
How does that make you feel when you see this team? Is it that you don't care if it's only their grandmothers, or is it kind of like
I don't mind because, as I said, without that rule, we would be 147.
It'd be even worse. Yeah.
It benefits teams like Ireland, where you can go to your grandparents' place of birth. Yeah. Given the fact that there's such an immigration issue with England over the last 50 or 60 years, that's where we're getting our players from.
Yeah. No, I understand, and you're right. You probably would be even worse off.
Like the way if I play, I would be eligible to play for Northern Ireland, England, or the Republic of Ireland. I could play for any of them. That's the way my family is set up.
So if they did change the rules and say it's got to be, it can't be like 2 generations kind of thing.
If that would be a massive negative. If they skipped it back to just your parents, we'd be in trouble. Yeah. Because grandparents would have been people that would have emigrated around the 50s and 60s. Whereas that's when the main emigration took place. Here's England, Anthony Gordon, blocked out for a corner by Matt Doherty. Actually, Matt Doherty marking Anthony Gordon is very, very fitting because neither of them know how to smile.
Good old Matt Doherty. Us Spurs fans certainly remember good old Matt Doherty.
Yeah. He's as grumpy looking as Gordon is.
Is he still at Atletico? Surely not.
No, he's gone back to Wolves.
Of course he has. What am I thinking? Of course he has. Yeah.
That Atletico Madrid was a weird move. He never really played for him.
That was very strange, wasn't it?
It was strange, yeah.
It wasn't even a proper transfer. We had to release it, don't you remember?
There's quotas, yeah. Oops. But they were coming together in the penalty area with nothing given, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Ireland. On Bene and Harry Maguire.
Have you got anything on the bench, really, you can bring on? Parrott, I suppose, as you mentioned.
I don't think there's anybody else now that might be of use to us. We've got Evan Ferguson, the Brighton fella, who is a.
I'm surprised he's not playing a bigger role, considering how.
He was a bit of a flash in the pan there, to be honest. Him and Troy, Liam Scales from Celtic, I suppose. No, not we haven't a huge lot now. We haven't a huge lot.
This is the same Evan Ferguson who Brighton wanted 80 million for, wasn't
That's
it?
Him. That's him. Like compared to the English bench, Bowen, Eze, Gallagher, Gibbs, White, Gomez,
Yeah.
Consa, Lewis, like Livramento, Maduque, and Pope. You know, I mean, good God.
Oh, yeah, it is an embarrassment of riches, isn't it?
It is.
Anyway, I mean,
Anyway,
the truth is, like that bench is probably better, unfortunately, than your A team, isn't it? Unfortunately,
yeah. I know.
I say unfortunately a lot. I am an English fan, but I don't. Like I say, I've got a soft spot for Ireland. I always have had. So, it is a shame, even for obviously a non-Irishman, to see your
But
team.
I think that England team could be even stronger if there wasn't so many foreign players taking up the places in the Premiership. Because remember that those players are blocking English lads coming through. So I'd say England could be even stronger if there was less foreign players allowed into the league.
On
Limited.
That'll never happen, and
No,
because of the it brings in too much money. The foreign players,
so
the spectacle of it all.
That's it.
I mean, we've generally always got a couple of kind of star players coming through. There's always a couple.
No, there's always, like, you've got the likes of Cole Palmer's not even here. Conor Gallagher's not even here. Like you always do have a lot of players coming through, but I think it would be even better.
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't have the likes of Haaland and these guys taking up places in the Premiership teams.
Here's an interesting question.
We have with our homegrown players, in Spurs, having to leave. Why is Jed Spence been left out of the Europa League squad? I can't figure that one out.
We talked about it the other night, and the only thing I think we came up with is the reason why Ben Davies is being added and not Jed Spence is because Davies can cover the centre back. It's the only thing that makes sense is that's.
We only named 20 players. We could have had 2 more players. That's the bit.
There's something to do with you need to have X amount of homegrown, don't you? And there's
it's probably that way.
There's all those different roles. I don't know. They make it more complicated than I think it should be, or maybe it just feels complicated to me because
that's true. Anyways, England on the attack. Saka. That's
no, it's foul. Well, I would imagine that probably in the next 10, 15 minutes, you're going to see a whole bunch of substitutions, at least for England. I don't know about Ireland.
I'd say so.
How many subs are you allowed? Is it 5?
5.
In these? Probably get 3 or 4. Yeah. Okay, comes out. Ireland defend it. Oh, we should have just hoofed that. Lost possession again. You are struggling to get the ball at the minute, Phil, must be said.
That's true.
That was a sloppy pass.
Just an aimless ball hit up the channel there.
There's nobody there, is there? No.
Nobody there.
You got one player up there, and he's got 3 players around him.
So he needs to change that front too. I'd bring on Parrott and
Dermo was saying, and I think he was kind of joking, but Dermo can be like that, bless him, that he was all for this manager. You were more skeptical about it. What are your impressions? I mean, it's a hard task to beat in England with your team.
I'm not going to make up my mind on this one. I'll wait till we play the few games. But at the minute, I don't see anything changing too much. I don't see any spark in our play. Mind you, we're not being let play. It's probably the best way of putting it. But we're just. So
when you're playing a team of obviously a lesser ranking, is that when you'll make your decision?
Yeah, we'll see how we get on against Greece on Tuesday. We could beat Greece handy enough, and everyone will be happy. But this is the game the Irish fans want to win because we've done it before, and we are the underdogs. But England have done their homework, and England have been pretty impressive now, to be honest.
Been very, very professional is what I think I'd call England today.
Mm.
They've, they haven't been amazing, but they've been very, very solid in everything they've done.
Pass up the line there again.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. Make the changes. Don't leave it too long before you make the subs. Here we go.
There you go. You've asked.
Oh, these two. Yeah, but don't be bringing on defensive subs. We need to bring on a couple of attackers to refresh the attack. That's a good ball inside the fullback.
Yeah, that's very nice.
England look very like Spurs in their kit, don't they? Pretty much exactly the same colours.
Yeah, it's as a Spurs and England fan, we get to see white all the time, Phil.
Yeah. Yes, Nike as well. It's the same make.
Yep.
I'd say England are probably flying back to London tonight. I wouldn't say they'll be hanging around because they have a match on Tuesday or Wednesday. This match will be over at what? 7 o'clock.
Yeah, be over.
Yeah, they're probably flying home tonight, I'd say.
Only for all first class, Phil. They ain't going to be going coach.
Well, I don't think you have first class on flights from Dublin and London, but they come in British Airways anyway. That's what it is. That's they charter their own plane. I'm sure.
I was about to say they probably have their own plane.
Yeah.
Okay. See, here's the problem: is Ireland are struggling to find any kind of outlet. They're just getting pinned back again and again.
Yeah. It's ghastly that fella is a fully qualified dentist, the Irish manager, and he still has a practice in Reykjavik.
If he needs to pull any teeth, do you think that's what he's going to threaten the island, the island boys? If you guys don't get back into this match, I'm going to start pulling teeth.
He's offered to give Jack Grealish a new denture. You know?
Yeah.
You just forget the anaesthetic, that's all.
He's going to tell the island boys, just get him into the chair and I'll do the rest. Get him into the dentist chair. Okay, so there is not an Irish huddle, but they're all on the sidelines getting instructions. So they're going to be trying something.
No, there's some Knights coming on. Who's that number? 12. O'Brien. Jesus. Knight plays for Sheffield United, I think. Bristol City, sorry. And the other guy plays for Everton. Jake O'Brien plays for Everton. Which doesn't fill me with confidence the way Everton are going at the minute. Really.
Well, Sheffield United, obviously, a very bad team. Bristol City. Sorry, that's right. Yeah, Bristol.
Yeah, the logos look the same. That's why I thought.
Yeah. This is it. This is a pool of players. You're generally getting majority of your players probably from the lower end Premiership clubs, aren't you? And the Championship clubs, and that's the golf. It's good old Slaphead, my mate Slappy. Maybe he was surprised he's still getting picked. Maybe you thought since Southgate had gone that the new manager wouldn't have the same faith, but no, he seems to still be in good graces. To be fair for England, he's generally pretty solid for England.
I wouldn't have minded him at Tottenham, to be honest. Not for all his faults. He's a player.
There's worse defenders. People make a joke of it, including myself sometimes, but there's a lot worse defenders than Maguire. He lacks the pace, so he probably wouldn't fit the Ange system because he does.
Well,
the pace,
he's not the. The Titanic had a quicker turning circle than he has, So that's.
It was him and Eric Dyer. That's why I always had a laugh when I used to think about those two together. But
Seamus Coleman's gone off injured there.
Yeah, it won't be good news. He still plays for Everton, doesn't he?
Been replaced by his teammate O'Brien. And nice.
I think this is the year Everton go down, unfortunately. Off topic a little bit, but
they had the best ground in the Championship when this new ground.
Oh, yeah, it's bad timing, isn't it?
Bad management is more like it.
Yep. That Doherty's gone off as well.
Mm. I'd look at the front two quicker than I'd look at those guys, but anyway. I suppose one of those subs is enforced.
Yeah.
Enforced substitution. Poor old Seamus walking around the pitch there.
He's hobbling a little bit. Sean Dyche will not be a happy man watching that.
Probably Sean Dyche wouldn't be a happy man, full stop. There's talk of David Moyes going back to Everton. Chance for Arnold.
Well,
20 years after he left them.
Moyes did nearly the unthinkable, didn't he? He got him into the Champions League, which seems crazy thinking of it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I've neglected the chat, haven't I? One sec, bear with me. Let's see where we're up to.
What chance? Oh, should have scored that. Modix. Great chance. That's the best chance Ireland have had.
Let's see the replay of that. I was looking at the chat quickly. Good crossfield
Yeah,
ball.
just cross in. There's plenty of space, plenty of time. Nobody near him, and he puts it wide.
Yeah, he should have got that on target at least.
Like that goes in. It's game on, you know.
Yeah, it's only one goal. Bear with me, guys. I'm just finding where we left off in the chat.
Anyway.
Right, there we are. Daniela saying, Saka, Kane, and Trent have done nothing today.
Haven't been very.
Yeah. It's been like I say, it's been like there's another gear in England if they want it, I think. Unfortunately. Boris, I think our bench would be between 20 and 30 ranked in the world. Yeah, I agree. Boris also saying issue with that statement though is the fact that the English tax is too much of a thing. Yeah. It increases the value of the players too much. Boris also saying he's got more pace than Davis. He does. Most players have more pace than Davis. Boris, I feel if they go down, they got very close to going out of business due to their debts.
Yeah, I think that's a real possibility.
Do you think their new stadium though might save them?
No, it might be the thing that brings them down, the cost of it, because they've obviously got to borrow heavily to all build it, and if they go down and go into administration, that's a 12-point deduction. You know, so it's Everton need a financial injection, and they need it quick, and they need to stay up because a mixture of the two going down and the new stadium could be fatal for them. And it'd be like the situation Spurs were in back in 91. We almost went to the wall. Well, and it wasn't because of a new stadium. It was Irving Scholar and his bad investments.
Yeah. Neil Shafton saying, big up Neil. Slaphead is in this system England play. Plus, there are years of playing with the same defenders in England.
Chance. Oh, for God's sake.
They missed another one.
That was a great chance. That's twice now. That's two chances Ireland have had. They had someone on that could actually knew what the goal was. That's Malumbi. I think he thought he was playing rugby. He put over the bar for a conversion.
Just watching.
Look at the space he's got. Look at the space. He should be at least hitting the target there. That's very poor.
Yeah, that's quite poor. They didn't really come close. Yeah, it's certainly a half chance. Slaphead lack of pace is covered by Walker or Stones. He excels with his head though. Agreed, Neil. I think United fans aren't in love with him though.
Oh, now he gets a free kick.
Back to the game. Is that Maino who's down? Saka. Yeah. Well, we're 60 minutes in, so nearly 2/3 of the way. No subs for England yet. Ireland have made. How many subs did you guys make in the end? Was it 3 or 4? Only 2.
Yeah.
Well, game's not over. Ireland are having half chances, I'd say, but they're it's more than they probably did the first half. To be fair,
yeah.
But as you said, Phil, if one of those goes in,
Yeah,
then,
the Irish
game on.
lads will really get ahead of steam if that happens. Great belief in what they're doing, but you have to take your chances. I mean,
the interesting thing as an England fan is that we've been in this 2-0 situation before, especially on the Southgate, and we shop.
Risky.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Pickford didn't do it again then. He needed done a Sunny on himself. This is more like it for mine. At least we're putting a bit of pressure on. Good cross in. Nobody there, for God's sake.
Yeah. Well, as an England fan, we have seen this before when we get 1 or 2-0 up and then we just stand off. I'm seeing a little bit of this here. I'll give Ireland some credit. They are playing a role in that. But also...
We played better in the second half, I think that's for sure.
Yeah. England, a little bit of complacently coming into their play a little bit. I've got to say, a little bit. Maybe they've taken their foot off the gas. They're, you know.
Yeah, it looks like it. Grealish. Tackled. Free. This referee, I'm afraid, he's giving a lot of free kicks for nothing at all, really. I mean, that was very little. And he's booking somebody. Oh, come on, referee.
To give him a card for that foul, that was nothing, really.
So what do you do? Let's see. Got the ball. Come on. That's a dive by Grealish. Referee bought that one.
Yeah,
that one with Grealish even more unpopular. That wasn't even. They didn't touch him.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a poor referee in there, I have to say.
Giving a card for that's a joke, to be honest with you.
It is.
Well, that was a bit of a nothing. And, I think it's you guys are playing better and we're playing worse. So that's what's happening.
You're only in second gear, really.
Yeah.
You don't need to be in the other gear just at the moment. It'll be interesting to see if Ireland do score, how England react. When they have to push up again, start again.
That was a high foot, no? Okay. You guys are still going for it. I mean, you've got quite a high press on. You're still going for it. Maybe they got a bit of a talking to at half time. Seems that way.
They say they did. That's a free kick. He's not giving it. He has. Referee, he's not demonstrative enough. That was a free kick. We didn't indicate it was a free kick. He should be pointing in the right direction. Come on, Grealish, you're all right. Don't push your luck, son.
For some reason, every time Grealish is getting the ball, there's a foul being committed in one way or the other. He seems to be the centre of it all right now.
Do you know what would satisfy the Irish fans now? A Grealish own goal.
They would love that.
Oh, they'd love that.
Be honest, Phil. If somebody went in real hard on Grealish, like 2-footed, and got a red card, how would you feel about that? Would you be like, what, I'll take that?
No, you can. There's other ways of getting back at them, not like that. No, I wouldn't let any player get injured for a thing like that.
Yeah.
Good ball in, and it's gone over the corner, over the bar corner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been given offside. Oh, come on, referee! You really are trying my patience now. What was that for?
Show that again. I need to see if it's offside. Okay, they are going to show it. Oh, no, yeah. Well...
Harry Kane stumbled, and he's given a free kick for that.
He's a bit finicky, the ref, isn't he? He seems to be blowing for everything.
England, we're not playing the referee as well. It's a good run.
Good play here. Just took on one too many. England on the counter, but there's quite a few Irish lessons back here. Yeah.
I'll tell you, Brady bought that one. I'll tell you, Saka
Another card coming out. Yeah.
It is booking now. And I saw him coming there.
Quickly go to the chat. There's a couple of comments. Boris saying a lot of United fans still think they are the same team who dominated late 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Colm will be hearing that and will be here to defend them ASAP. Boris also saying so they think only the best players in the world should be on the pitch for them. Again, Colm will be here soon to defend them. Neil Shafton saying 2-0 is the hardest lead to keep. In hockey and football, I think that's what you mean. Don't know that much about hockey, I've got to be honest, mate, but I know what it is. But
ice hockey.
Normal. I don't know if it means normal hockey or ice hockey.
It probably does mean ice hockey. I'd love to see some of these guys play ice hockey. They wouldn't last 5 minutes.
Best thing about ice hockey is the fights they get into, and
yeah, I know.
They go to the sin bins and everything. Yeah.
Ireland caught in possession there. Chance. Saved by Gallagher. Anthony Gordon back to his usual scowling self. Declan Rice giving out about something.
Well, no subs to England yet. Which was a criticism of Southgate is that he left his subs too late. So maybe Cosley is doing the same thing. I mean, the 68th minute, I would have thought there'd be something, but there isn't yet.
Declan Rice is injured.
Oh, maybe I should have expected
anyway. So
that would be good news. Dermo's cheering somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Seeing Rice in pain like that.
No, nobody up there.
No, it's 3-on-1, isn't it? I mean,
not a great clearance by Pickford.
I would have thought you guys would have exposed Trent a bit more than you probably have, because he really is the weak.
We don't have a player down that left-hand side to do that at the moment.
Yeah.
Robbie Brady, I thought might have done. He might have done it 5 years ago, but not now. Oh God, that's caught. He's giving us a free kick. Oh my God.
Where's the keys to the car?
Oh, I don't know. The one that's set in the drawer.
What's the one that's sitting there?
Sorry. I threw my car keys and they weren't caught. Sorry. We'll be all right. Yeah, it's fine. There's another set downstairs. The bad books now.
You're going to pay for that later, Phil?
Oh, I'm paying for it all day.
Island cross.
Oh.
No, it's away for England. Oh, England on the counter now. Ireland have got a couple men back. 3-on-4. It's gone wide. Okay, I think Ireland might be okay. Yeah, you go. Back with Ireland. I think you guys have done better.
Played better, but I mean, England haven't really exerted themselves too much either, you know.
No, England have sat back a bit for whatever reason, and you guys have taken advantage. I think England seem happy with 2, I suppose. Cross comes back.
I said earlier, we do have a habit of coming late in games, you know. So we get the ball now, and there'll be pressure on England. We did it against France. Didn't score, but we almost did.
I agree with what Boris said, though. Some of the players for England have been okay, but when like Harry Kane, I just don't feel like I've seen him.
No, he's been poor. He hasn't had a lot of service now, to be honest.
No,
I can't remember one cross coming into the box, really.
And also to reinstate what Daniela said earlier, I don't know if she's still in the chat, but you're right. Why are we not? Why are we not bringing on a?
Yeah,
Tony
72
or
minutes, 72 minutes. It's time we made a few substitutions, I think, England.
yeah.
That's good press by Ireland now.
I mean, I think Watkins is probably the obvious replacement, but
He's injured. He's out of the squad.
oh, is he not there?
No.
Oh, that
Watkins
maybe explains it
and
then.
somebody else. 3 of them dropped out. They were disappointed that James Maddison wasn't called up, you know.
Yeah, he seems to be out of the running right now, doesn't he? After he didn't make the final squad.
Yeah. It's his own fault. He didn't play well at the end of last season. So
No, he had a poor second half of the season. Didn't deserve to go, did he? Really? That's the harsh truth.
oh, that's it. Yeah. Games can play the walking pace now.
Yeah, the tempo's slowed down. Like I said, I mean, England are playing within themselves a little bit. I want to see a goal. I actually want to see an Ireland goal because I want the game.
It made the last 15 minutes very exciting if they did.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Not with the forward line with on the minute.
Who's the Irish player you got on the right wing? He seems to want to take players on, that kid.
Benny.
Yeah. He's got, you know, he seems to want to do that, and then, like every time he's getting the ball, he's driving at them.
Yeah, he scored a few goals for us. He plays for Ipswich Town. He's transferred to Ipswich from Luton recently.
You guys are making another sub. No subs to England, by the way, guys. 75th minute. Is this Southgate again? I don't know, but there's no subs.
Bone Brown. There's still no change to the forward line.
You got Parrott on the bench, haven't you? I'd like to see Parrott.
Not on yet. Ida's gone. McAteer's come on. Ida has done nothing today. Absolutely nothing.
He had that one chance, didn't he, earlier in the game?
Yeah, but
that's it then.
That's power play. Come on.
Yeah. Cross deflected. The ball's being played. The ball's being played. Referee's blown up again. The ball's being played in the England half, though. Another yellow.
Not impressed with this referee at all.
He's been getting a lot of cards out in this half.
Yeah. See, where's he from?
O'Brien has been booked. Yellow card. 75 minutes gone, so we've got 15 minutes left and then injury time, so maybe
Spain. I think he's trying to make England feel better from losing the European nations early. Here's England subs coming on now.
Right, yeah, 2 subs that look like he's coming on. Let's see. Grealish is coming off, probably getting massively booed. I can't hear.
Gibbs White's coming on for Grealish, and Gomez is coming on for Mainu.
I think on Gomez was a little bit of a surprise call up.
I'm just going to go mute here and see what they're actually.
Okay. Harry Kane is still on the pitch, which does seem a little strange.
Grealish got a fair few boos now going off.
Yeah, not surprised.
Mr. Smiler is going off as well for Eze.
Quickly go over the chat. Neil Shafton's telling me to watch Slapshot. Oh, I think I've seen that. Is that the one with Rob Lowe in? Going back a number of years. It's an old
I
film.
don't know.
I think that's the one with Rob Lowe. If so, I've seen it, but many, many years ago, Neil. I think that's the one you mean. Neil's also saying, I think it's a blessing if no Spurs players participate in these matches. Knowing our history and luck coming back from these breaks, our better players always seem to return with injuries. That's true.
Well, we have a lot of players away from other countries, though. Italy, Argentina, Korea, so.
Paul Newman. Boris saying the guy we are looking at in games. Not sure exactly what you mean, Boris. I must have missed. What player? The guy we are looking at in games. Sorry, mate. I don't quite understand. Neil Shafton. No, Paul Newman. Oh, okay. It's not. Maybe it's not the film I'm thinking of then. Maybe it's not. I'll have to check it out then. Maybe it's not the film I think I saw when I was a kid. Paul Newman. Okay. Slapshot. That's definitely nice. Is that ice hockey or hockey? You have to let me know, Neil. I think it's ice hockey. I think Slapshot. Oh right. Okay, Boris. Angel Gomez, the guy I talked about. Yes, right. Yes. Right. I understand now. Yes. Yeah, he's got a lot of potential. Whether or not we'll be in for him, I don't know. It depends. Comes with the price, doesn't it? It's always the price mainly.
It's been a bit of a snooze fest the second half, really. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Handed it to Harry Kane in a dangerous position, but nothing came of it yet, anyway.
Here's a question then, and for people in the chat as well, for any Spurs fans. If Solanke wouldn't have been injured, do you think he gets in the England squad? Obviously not the first. He's not going to start.
Yeah,
but I mean,
he would, yeah. I'd say so. Yeah. Ivan Toney won't be in it now. He's gone off to Saudi.
That's true. That probably ruined his England career.
sold to the Saudis.
Yeah. Maybe with Tony out of the way, then that actually would make Solanke's route much clearer, maybe.
So, yeah. Ooh.
That looked pretty nasty, didn't it? Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, 10 minutes to go.
So you're not been that impressed then? You think it's been a bit of a snooze fest then, Phil?
Been England totally in control, really. Apart from we huffed and puffed, but didn't really. I don't think we had a shot on target, really. So
You've had a couple of half chances. I wouldn't say you've had a clean cut chance. Probably, maybe one.
Yeah, the one that's
maybe. Yeah,
that's a better cross.
It's not bad. England away.
I might be throwing it. I was right down by the corner flag. Who's this coming on? Ferguson, isn't it?
There you go. At least they've done what you asked. I guess eventually they've made a change to the forward line. Now Ferguson, I still think he's got a lot of potential, but I don't know why. Why do you think he's dropped off so much?
He couldn't get in the Brighton first team last season towards the end of it. And plus, I think that it was the fact that they put this ridiculous price tag on him,
Priced him out of moves to, yeah. I can see why we're probably in for him, though. He's a pretty big built lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good, big lad.
Interesting. Let's see the chat quickly. Angel, yes. Neil Shafton saying, Snapshot is the greatest sports comedy ever made in hockey. Here is ice hockey. Oh, Neil, that's right. Are you in Canada, Neil? Is he in?
Doesn't sit in
Canada?
San Francisco, I think.
Ah,
Los Angeles. Sorry, San Francisco, Los Angeles.
yeah. Ice hockey is pretty big over there as well. Yeah. I get it. I've heard of it, Neil. That's what I mean, Neil. I've heard of it, and I might have seen it, but so many years ago, I don't remember it. For some reason, I thought Rob Lowe was in it, and I don't know why. I have to keep my eye out. And Boris is saying, I feel Lee is like Coman in a sense. He won't look at players going to Saudi as they are going for the money when they say they aren't.
Harry Kane's have to get a wrap on the ankle there.
Yeah. Neil Shafton, LA, our team is the LA Kings. Yeah, I know ice hockey is really big in America, isn't it, as well?
Huge.
And Canada, I know Canada especially as well.
Stanley Cup, that's what they play for, yeah.
Yeah, it's like in Canada, it's like the national sport in Canada, I think, isn't it?
Mm. So England just taking the sting out of things here. 2 more subs coming on.
Yeah.
Gareth Bowen and John Stones. Bowen for Kane, I would say.
You think so? Who do you think's going to play up front then? There's a number.
Bowen will go
number
front.
9. Well, Bowen up front, really.
Yeah, it's Harry Kane's gone off.
Oh, yeah, interesting. England play Finland on Tuesday night for any English fans here. I would expect another win, to be honest. We generally beat these kind of teams. It's when we get to the big boys where we falter. Kane, you haven't really done much. I mean,
no,
you've
not really. Who's coming off for Stones? Probably Harry Maguire. Yeah, Harry Maguire.
Stones is the captain. Armbands on Stones.
50,359. That's capacity. That's the full house.
Good turnout. The Island fans probably deserved a bit better, to be fair, but don't know how expensive the tickets are over there, Phil.
It'll be cheap for this match, you know.
Yeah.
This Bowen making a name for himself straight away.
Trying to see who they're playing.
Bowen's done more in the first 30 seconds and Kane did the whole game.
At least he had a shot, you know.
Yeah.
Still not sure who's playing up front for England. I probably would know if the commentary was on. I'm just looking if it is actually Bowen or not. Maybe that is one of Solanke's goals this season, even though I didn't particularly want him, as people on Spurs channel know. But maybe that is one of his goals, is to try and break into the England team. So
what's this? We have him now, so let's make the best of him then.
Yep. So hopefully he can get, for me, if he can get us 15 goals, I consider that good.
We can make it 20.
20 would be better. If he can get us 15, then I will consider him a good signing.
Yeah. But we need the rest of them to start pitching in too, you know.
Yeah.
Maddison needs to be getting a few more goals. Somebody got caught in the act. So.
Maddison and Johnson needs to up his game. I mean, this isn't a Spurs stream, but, they all need to chip in a bit more. Neil is saying it's the least fourth best pro sport in the US, but number 1 in Canada, Sweden, Russia, Finland, Czechoslovakia.
It's big in Croatia as well, I believe.
Yeah. No, I know in the US, I know there's baseball and basketball probably is ahead of it, and NFL. So I'm imagining those are the 3 ahead of it. Where's soccer, Neil? Where's soccer? Probably 10th or something. Bless. Boris saying, I feel if Maddis continues not to perform, Kulu will be becoming the starting 10 over him. Or Bergvall, one of those two maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
played for Sweden the
There-
other night.
there's a couple of players that will be buying at his heels. That's for sure.
It's not Rice, is it?
Right now we've got he's Rice is having a problem with his footwear. Seeing a shot of the England fans being happy. I mean, I wouldn't get.
Do you
too
notice
happy,
something? There are very
What's
few
that?
England shirts in that crowd. There's a few, all right, but not as many as you'd expect. I'd say the boys don't want them to be known. Just, I'd say they've been told not to wear England shirts.
Well, would you say just if I was going, I'd probably take off my England shirt as I was leaving the arena. Probably, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just given the history here, it might be advisable not to wear an English shirt. It's just not. No, it's not that. There's a few of them there, but not as many as you think.
Yeah. Do you think the police had a little word with the England fans? There
was a lot of the anti football police were over in Dublin for the last few days, liaising with the Irish police and watching out for troublemakers and whatever. So I'd say they have probably had a word.
I mean, I'm looking at and Ireland, bless Ireland, and I'm not being like condescending, but for what they might lack in ability, they're still trying. And I think that I'm watching, and there's like 8 players all more or less pressing England. There was then.
Yeah.
In the England half, still going for it.
Irish teams will never give up.
Yeah.
We can guarantee that.
They're still going for it.
The whole 90 minutes and more.
Yep. So whatever you might think of Ireland, many of the Ireland fans, like maybe for what they lack in ability, they're working hard. They're still working. You can't accuse them of not putting in a shift.
We've been schooled a wee bit tonight, though, on how to score, how to finish.
Well, yeah.
Come on, Pickford, making the balls of. No.
Do what you did. You do what you did for Spurs.
You did against Spurs.
Yeah. Ireland win the ball again. Down the wings on the left wing.
Aye, you can't hit a cross like that and get it through.
Well, I don't know how many injury minutes there's going to be, but we're at the 90-minute mark now. So 5 minutes. There you go. 5 minutes injury time. Can Ireland get a goal to make it the last couple of minutes?
Finish. Oh, how did
he just fall down? Was he pushed?
Let's have a look.
I don't know if he just fell by himself.
He was pulled. There was a grab of the hand, but it wasn't much.
No.
Oh, come on, lads. That's a bit. That's a dive. He should be booked for that.
Simulation. That's what it's called, Phil, isn't it? Simulation.
Well, if he'd gone to the ball, if he'd gone for the ball, he might have got it.
I don't like seeing that either. Yeah.
Technically, it was a foul, but not enough to give a penalty for.
On the England side, Trent has completed a 90 minutes, so maybe Carsley's does have faith in him as a right back.
Yeah.
Obviously, Southgate didn't. Whenever he picked Trent, he wouldn't. He'd play him everywhere but right back. He'd play him in the middle of the park.
Yeah, it's a good ball. Eze.
You disappointed we didn't get Eze, Phil, or was it too much?
Yes and no. I'm not. And he's a good player. I don't know if he's as good as they make him out to be, but
Okay, it's gone through.
Anyway, mind you, who is?
Well, yeah, they wanted 67 up front, and that was people thought that was a stumbling block. And then when the release clause ran out, it was like, okay, so there goes that.
Stay.
England are just kind of
I just killing the
just
game
keeping
off.
the ball. Yeah.
Killing the
Keeping
game off.
the ball. Yeah.
Just tapping it around.
I will say this: it wasn't at 2-0. There, you could have said that England.
Good save.
Fear
Should have
was.
been three.
Oh, I was about to
Grealish
say there wasn't
again.
anymore. Yeah. You guys have kept it at 2-0 though, so you haven't been embarrassed. I don't think. I wouldn't say you've been embarrassed. I do think England did have another gear. I think it's fair to say they probably did, but you haven't been embarrassed. So
they haven't had to go a second gear. This really. Oh, the chance.
Oh, England now.
Save.
Oh, what a save. Great save.
Put it over by Eze. He could have done better there.
Yeah. Yeah, your keeper's kept it at 3, mate. Oh, they're saying it's offside. After all that.
They might have been offside if it had gone in, Don't want to see Saka score, anyway, that's for sure.
Nope. Let's quickly go to the chat before the match ends. Neil Shafton, I think she's in reply to asking about soccer. It's moving up, but it has a ways to go. No, I forgot about NASCAR. Yeah, NASCAR and golf. Golf's ahead of soccer in the US. Really? I knew NASCAR would be, but I didn't know about golf. Interesting. And Boris is saying, seems the ex-Ireland manager can't do what he did last time.
No. Well, the game's over. On my feed, anyway. I know we're behind on the feed, but the game is over. 2-0 to England.
The game is over. Okay. Well, they kept. Yeah, England won, as I think most people expected. But Ireland, I don't think don't need to hang their heads in shame. I think the second half they gave it a good shot, so it wasn't a destruction. But
just have to keep it, play better against Greece and win that match and give us a good, reasonably bit more confidence, because I'm going to hold my fire on the new manager now till after that game.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't judge them after the game against England. It's not right.
No. So that's it. Game over.
Right, okay. Thanks for joining us, Phil. Before we go, remember to
we'll see you sometime soon. I'll be in and out of the channel, but nothing regular for a while. But I'll be back.
Yeah, no, you look after yourself, and we'll keep Spurs stuff.
I'll push it with good stuff. I'm off to Germany during the week, so I'll be away for a few days.
Oh, you enjoy the beer over there and everything, mate. Have a drink for me.
Drinks. I'll be I'm going to Berlin, so that's it. Listen, enjoyed the company. See you later, and
take care, Phil, and everyone in the chat. We will see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. You know the stuff. Join us on THFC till I die, which is the Spurs channel. If none of you great guys have subbed, please sub to us. And this is Tequila signing out. Thanks again, guys. As he tries to find the outro because he's new at this. And nope. Here we go. Thanks again, guys.